Now, very, very quick book talk to just start off the day. Oh, it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. I cannot even comprehend just like, yeah, like the pages. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. Oh, there's Grimm, and then there's Oro. If you haven't read Lightlark, then you have no idea what I'm on about. But I'm very, very excited to read this. It is obviously 2 point of views, one from Oro and one from Grimm. And then the last and final book in the Lightlark series comes out in December, which I'm very, very excited about. So yeah, I'm very excited to read this. It's probably quite bad. I actually can't fully remember everything that's happened in Lightlark, so I feel like I need to do like a really quick recap, just so I kind of get my bearings of what's going on and what world and how the characters are feeling, and you know. But yeah, that was a very exciting delivery. Also, as we are on the topic of reading and books, I am actually just taking a teeny tiny break from fantasy. Me and my friends like to call it a palate cleanser, and I'm reading like this rom-com kind of like easy book, and it's called The American Roommate Experiment. It's literally what you think. It's quite cheesy, it's got romance in it, it's quite funny, and it's just, yeah, like a really fun, easy read. As I have mentioned previously before, Tog was quite intense, but in a good way, obviously. But I feel like I can't just jump into like a brand new fantasy world straight away, so this is quite a nice palate cleanser. Like I said, it just refreshes the mind, you know, and it feels kind of realistic. I know it's not, obviously, but it feels kind of realistic because it is set in like this world and this sort of modern day. And then I can jump into some fantasy world of God knows what, which I'm excited about. But yes, this is the current read. I'm only on chapter 8, so I'm not very far, but regardless, I am very much enjoying it. If you are interested, Lena is behind me. She's currently fast asleep on the sofa cushion. Last week was very busy, so there's a few things that I do want to catch you up on. And one of them is that I went to the Royal Ballet with the brand Reese last week, which was such an incredible experience. I've never been to the Royal Ballet before, so this was my first time going. And I can just, like, the dancers are so skilled and beautiful and talented, and it was just mesmerizing to watch. I will say I struggled to keep up with the storyline, but I think that's just me personally. Like, I always struggle with those sort of things. Yeah, it was still an incredible experience, and I'm so grateful that I was invited to go, and I feel incredibly lucky. And yeah, it was just a very, very special night. And I did also get my nails done as well. I've gone for like this, like a spooky eye design. I think that's so cool. I actually saw these on Pinterest and I was like, yeah. So I actually saw it in spring and I was like, I need to wait till October until I get those, just so it kind of fits in right with the spooky season. So yeah, they're kind of like chic Halloween, I like to say, but they're so cool. And they're like obviously bumpy because I've got like actual studs, diamantes and tiny little pearls on them. So yeah. New nails. I haven't been watching any TV series recently. I feel like I am going to start Stranger Things soon though, because obviously it comes out 26th of November, I think it is, and I have completely forgotten like some of the storylines or plots that happen, and I would like a refresh, so I am going to start from the beginning. So I'm very excited to do that. I also really want to watch Coraline, which I feel like is really good timing with the spooky Halloween month. I don't think I've seen Coraline, to be honest, and I know people really rate it, so I would like to watch that. I would also really like to watch Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. It's just like proper like 90s, and I love like it's witchy. So yeah, I really want to watch that too. I did watch When Harry Met Sally for the first time the other night, and do you know what? It's good, like it's solid, but I actually got a little bit bored of it, not gonna lie. But I do think the whole dynamic of the relationship and their friendship was really good and interesting. But yeah, I'm glad I watched it, but I wouldn't say it's like amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry. And that's it. Hello, I am back home. As you would have seen, I went to Jimmy Fairley and had an eye test done, which obviously I didn't film whilst I was getting the eye test done, but you saw me trying on some glasses. I haven't had an eye test in a very, very long time. And when I did have an eye test, probably about 10 years ago? Or maybe, I don't know. I was actually given glasses to wear, and then I've just never worn them, which is really bad. And my eyes have really been struggling recently. So it's about time that I got the eye test done and get some new prescription glasses that are gonna help with my eyes. But I'm obsessed with this Go so much. It's from Arket, but I actually got it via ASOS. If you follow me on Instagram, then you would have seen that I recently did a campaign with them, and this was one of the items I selected, and it's just so cozy. I love it. I love that you can do this with the collar. It's kind of like a high neck, but you can also properly, if it's really cold, have it up like this, or you don't even have to have it up, you can undo that. You can even have like the collar down if you wanted. It's just a really great coat, and I love the chocolate brown. So oh, got brown on brown. But yes, it was a very successful trip to Jimmy Fairley. I did also pick some glasses. I went for quite a thick frame actually, and I wanted to go for like quite a big pair, but the staff member was like, you actually have quite a small nose, and if you go for these, they're just gonna fall down. And I was like, oh. So I did actually end up going for something slightly smaller, but they're still really cool, and I'm very excited to receive them. They are going to take 2 weeks to arrive, only because the frames that I picked aren't actually available in the store that I went to, so they have to kind of like order them and then wait for them to arrive, and then put my prescription in, and it was just, yeah, that's why it's taking 2 weeks. It normally wouldn't. But I did my eye test whilst Lena was at the groomers, so I think it's only fair that I only show you how gorgeous Lena looks from her grooming appointment. Look how beautiful she looks. I wish you could just feel her and smell her, because she just feels so soft. Thank you. And she smells, oh, you smell so yummy. I love you. So yeah, she looks so gorgeous. Yes, you do. I'm gonna put you down because I know you want to go nap. She looks so freaking cute. I can't cope. But yeah, I did the eye test whilst Lena was in the groomers, and the eye test actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. So I had a bit of time to spare, so I did pop into Anthropology. I know. Look, I went in with the intentions of just looking. We all know that's never the case with Anthropology. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a very quick haul of what I bought. I bought some dark circle correcting and smoothing eye patches, and these are just really, really cute. I bought 4 because I am doing like a bridesmaids kind of brunch proposal soon, because I haven't officially asked my bridesmaids yet if they want to be my bridesmaids. So I'm doing like a really nice kind of get together so they can all like actually officially meet. And obviously I'm doing like little bridesmaid bags as well with lots of like nice goodies in there, because the gift giver in me is having the time of my life, just being able to buy gifts for all the people that I love. And yeah, I was like, oh, these are really cute. And like, they're quite fun. Everyone loves a little eye patch. And I did also pick up some cards. I'm a sucker for cards. I love having like a little stash. So the first one is this gorgeous like gold foil and green birthday card. Or well, it could actually be like a congratulation card or something. It says Pop the Fizz, which is really cute. This one, which is just so sweet. It says Party Animal. It's got a little cat on it with a party hat. Oh, and it's got the gold foil as well, and it's just gorgeous. And then I also saw this little Christmas one, which I just think is really cute. This one's quite random actually. If you've gone to Anthropology before, you know that there's always a big table by the till just full of anything and everything and all the goodies and beauty stuff, and you get sucked in. Well, it worked on me, and I saw this cute little perfume, and it just, oh, it smells so good. I can't put my finger on what it smells of, but it just smells really, really nice. And I love having a little perfume in my handbag, because you never know, throughout the day, you might need it. So yeah, I got that in, it's called Santel, but I did look online and it's not on there. So maybe it's something you have to go in store for. And then I bought myself a new handbag. I have been eyeing up like a cow print bag for so long, and I have my cow print trainers, which I love, and they just make your outfit instantly cooler, I think. And yeah, I've been eyeing up a cow bag for a really long time. My best friend has one and she always looks great, and her outfits look great with it. And I saw this and I tried it on and I was like, oh, I'm sold. So I got this gorgeous cow print bag from Anthropology as well. It's just stunning. I'm loving like a shoulder bag at the moment, where I can just chuck loads of stuff in it, a book, a water bottle, stuff for Lena, and it just, yeah, it's just great. And it's just gonna look really cool for autumn and winter, so I'm very happy with my purchase. Anyway, it's currently 2:40 in the afternoon. It's that time of the week actually where we don't have anything in the cupboards or the fridge. So we have a food shop arriving later this evening, around 8 or 9 actually. But I'm absolutely Hank Marvin. So I've ordered myself a Joe and the Juice. Look what's arrived! I'm so excited. I feel like I have told you my Joe and the Juice order before, but if you have forgotten, I will gladly tell you. I always get the vegan avocado sandwich, and then I also add cucumber because I like to have like a bit of an extra crunch. But I do then take it apart and drench the sandwich in Cholula sauce. It's just my favorite. I love it. And then for drink, I either get the Iron Man or a power shake. And today I was clearly feeling a power shake. And then I always, as well, have to get the chocolate muffin, because the chocolate muffins are so freaking good. Also, the banana breads at Joe and the Juice are so good. I don't know what it is. The sponge is just really, I hate this word, but it is just so moist. But yeah, I have to always get a chocolate muffin. Sometimes I don't always eat it right away. Sometimes I'll save it for like, I don't know, maybe a half full cup of tea and chocolate muffin time, you know? But anyway, I am going to sit down, eat some food, and I'm actually going to put on an episode of The Office. If I'm at home and I'm eating lunch, I always like to have something on the TV. I don't know why. I think it's just quite nice to, I don't know. But I'm currently making my way through The Office US version. I think I'm on season 5 or season 6. I don't know. But yeah, one of those episodes is perfect when eating lunch. It's funny, doesn't require much brain energy, and the episode is literally 20 minutes, so it's like done. So it's perfect. What the heck? Is that
a 11 business.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. You have joined me in the coffee slash matcha station. I haven't had matcha, like an iced matcha, in a while, and I just woke up really craving it. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to make an iced matcha. I really want to buy some white chocolate syrup because then it kind of then feels like blank street, but I also am like, oh, I know I'm probably not going to be drinking many ice matches in the next few months because obviously it's like cold. So I was like, I might as well just wait. I don't need it now. Okay, matcha that I'm using today is the Blank Street one. You might be able to hear the oven. Can you hear it? I don't know. But basically, I decided that I wanted to make a cake today. Well, actually, it's a lie. I decided on Monday that I wanted to make a cake. And I was like, oh, I can do it Wednesday. And I was like, oh, should I make a cake? Originally, it started out with making flapjack. And then I was like, do you know what? No, let's make a 3-layer cake. My sister is also coming round tomorrow for a few days, which I'm so excited about. And I was like, oh, that's a really nice excuse to make a cake. I'm just going to make a Victoria sponge because she's classic, she's an OG, she's basic. But I also want to make it look and feel a little bit more autumnal. So I actually saw someone on TikTok who made like this gorgeous, like spiced cardamom, I think it was, cake. And I made sure I put a picture on the screen and like her username as well. But she dried pear slices and then she added them around the cake and it looked gorgeous. And I was like, oh my goodness, I think I need to try that. Obviously her pears were like soaked in like cardamom or something, so they're quite orange and yellow. I'm not doing that. I'm literally just dehydrating them in the oven, which is why you can hear it because we did some last night and I stayed up till 1:15, and some of the trays were done because obviously in the oven, like the top tray, the top shelf was like getting a lot of heat, but then the bottom, but then right at the bottom it wasn't, and then the middle was a bit, so they're all at kind of different levels. So yeah, some of them are done, some of them aren't, and I'm just kind of finishing off like 2 more trays. But look how freaking cute they are. They're so gorgeous. So yeah, these are the dried pear slices so far, and I'm going to put them around the cake. I did also buy some blackberries in case I want to put the blackberries in amongst the strawberry jam and then maybe on top as well for decor. I think strawberries and blackberries go. Don't know. It might be like a really bad combination, but you don't know unless you try these things, and my sister's not really going to care anyway. So yeah, I'm just whisking my strawberry syrup into the milk. Do you remember when I used to use the Nesquik milkshake powder? That was good, although it was so sweet. Okay, let's see. Let's go for a yellow straw today. Oh, this is like the best part is when you get to mix it. Oh, that's so good. I'm going to start making this cake. I'm going to sip on my matcha whilst I do it. Cheers. I'm actually going to put on the new Taylor Swift album. I actually haven't listened to it yet. I don't know why. I feel like I've been really putting it off. My best friend then sent me some of her favourite songs. She was like, you need to listen to these, and I just haven't got around to it. And I was like, do you know what? Today is the day to have it on in the background and literally to have the album on repeat. And then I feel like the more you listen to the songs like 2 or 3 times, you're actually like, oh, I quite like this one. So I just need to give it a chance. And yeah, that's basically it. Woke up Lena this morning, said hello, gave her a quick cuddle, and then she just took herself back to bed. So she's still asleep right now. She's gone back into her bed, she's fast asleep. This is the final cake. She's heavy. It's very, very heavy. Yeah, I think I love her. Is there anything I would have done differently? I'm not sure. I don't know. The gaps are kind of annoying on the pear slices, but you can't really help that. When I did the first one, you can kind of see, where is it? Here. First pear slice that I put on the cake, I was like, oh, I want it to overlap like that, but then it just, you kind of just lose it. So, yeah. Oh! I'm gonna wait for my sister to arrive tomorrow to officially cut it. And like I said, there is also chopped blackberries like on the jam layer. So, yeah, she doesn't look like it, but she is a free tier. But yeah, happy. Hello everyone, happy Thursday. I've not filmed much, but I met my sister at the station and picked her up. We came back, we had a cup of tea, we had some lunch. We then spent majority of the afternoon flicking through TikToks and watching Throne of Glass and Akatar and Fourth Wing compilations, and it was great. But we are now ready because, very excitingly, we are heading to the restaurant, I think it's Noki or Noshi, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, for some early dinner. And we're also going to meet Beth and Inja there as well. And then we are watching Joel Sunny tonight, which I'm so excited about. I cannot even begin to explain. If you don't know who he is, he does like beautiful violin music songs, and a lot of them are used for like kind of book talk, TikTok compilations. And yeah, I feel very emotional. I'm not wearing any mascara because I think I'm actually going to cry when he plays Luminary. So we've gone for a no mascara look today, but that is the plan for today. And I will try and show you the venue because it's in a chapel, which is just so magical. Obviously I cannot post any of the music of him actually playing, but if you follow me on Instagram, I'll probably be posting stories as well, so you can check them out there. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. Hello, I am ending the vlog here. Sorry, Netflix is just on in the background. But I wanted to quickly round off the video with one, Joel Sunny was absolutely incredible. It was such like a beautiful experience, and being able to hear that live was just something that I get to take off my bucket list, and I feel so lucky. And yeah, I'm just so happy that I managed to get tickets, and it was just amazing to be able to experience with my sister and my best friends. And just kind of dive back into like that world again. I mean, when I heard Luminary, I was just like, Akatar, and I was like, I miss it so much. So yeah, it was beautiful, and the venue was just stunning as well. So I really, really enjoyed it. You would have seen that we then came home and we then cut the cake. I don't really have any other footage or pictures of the cake, which is really sad, but it tasted really good. Like, I was really genuinely impressed with myself of how good it turned out. The sponge was like decent. I've had way worse sponge, and it was pretty good. The blackberries with the strawberry jam worked so well. The only bad thing I have to say about the cake is that obviously the pear slices started to like rehydrate and they softened, and then they started like sagging. So the appearance of the cake kind of went downhill, but it still tasted really, really good. And my sister really, really loved it, which was the main thing. So I will be leaving this video here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon.